Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm Jenny, and as always, I'm here with Mark, our resident tech guru. How's it going, Mark?
Jenny, I'm doing great. Although I just went down this rabbit hole on AI transparency, and my mind is still reeling. It's wild stuff.
Oh, I love a good tech rabbit hole. Lay it on me. What's got you so fired up about IOI transparency today?
Okay, so picture this. Washington State, right? They're cooking up some new laws, HB 1168 and 1170, to make AI more transparent. I was just reading about this and it's kind of a big deal.
Wait, back up. Laws about AI? Is that even necessary? I mean, isn't AI just, like, algorithms and code?
Exactly. But here's the thing about AI, especially generative AI, the kind that makes images and writes text. It's not just code. It's how they're trained. And these new bills are all about shining a light on that training data.
Okay, I'm tracking. So it's like, if AI is a chef, we want to know what ingredients they're using in their secret sauce?
Yes, that's a perfect analogy, Jenny. These bills want AI developers to basically post a high-level list of the data they use to train their models. It's like a recipe for AI, and HB 1168 is all about that.
That's fascinating. But how does it work? Are we talking, like, every single piece of data?
Not exactly. It's more like a general overview. Think of it like, when you see a food label and it says made with natural flavors? It doesn't list every single molecule, but it gives you an idea of what's in there.
Right. So a general sense of the data sources. But why is this so important? Why do we need AI to be transparent?
Well, that's the cool part. See, if we know what data is being used, we can start to understand potential biases in the AI. It's kind of like, if a chef only uses ingredients from one region, their food might have a very specific flavor profile, right?
Totally. And that could be a problem if that flavor profile excludes certain groups or perspectives. So these bills are like a check against AI bias?
Precisely. And it's not just about bias. It's also about knowing when you're interacting with an AI. That's where HB 1170 comes in. It mandates AI detection tools for systems with over 1 million users.
Whoa, that's huge. So like a little notification that pops up and says, hey, you're talking to a bot?
Something like that. It's all about making sure people are aware. It's like, imagine watching a movie and not knowing if the actors are real or CGI. It changes your whole experience, right?
Totally. It's all about informed consent, in a way. Okay, I'm starting to see why this is such a big deal, but I can already hear our listeners thinking, won't this stifle innovation? Make it harder for AI to develop?
That's a valid concern, and it's something the Washington State Legislature's AI task force is looking into. They're trying to find that sweet spot between transparency and innovation. They're doing reports and everything.
So they're studying the issue, gathering data. It's almost like they're creating an AI to regulate AI. I mean, not really, but you get what I mean. Ha!
Laughs. Right? But seriously, they're looking at things like, how do we make sure AI is ethical? How do we protect people's privacy? It's a complex issue, and this task force has some really smart people on it.
It sounds like they're trying to create a framework, some ground rules for this new AI frontier. I read that Representative Clyde Shavers is behind these bills, and he seems to be really pushing for this.
Yeah, and he's got support from groups like the Transparency Coalition. Their founder, Jai Simha, he's all about this duty of care for AI. This idea that AI developers have a responsibility to the public, to be transparent and ethical.
Okay, I like that. Duty of care has a nice ring to it. This is all so fascinating, Mark. It feels like we're right at the beginning of something really important.
Totally. And here's something that blows my mind. This isn't just happening in Washington. Other states, like California, already have similar laws. It's like a domino effect. And it's happening fast.
So we're potentially looking at a future where AI transparency is the norm, not the exception? That's pretty exciting.
Exactly. It's like the early days of the internet, when we were figuring out things like privacy and security. Now, we're doing the same for AI. And, these new laws are a crucial first step.
This has been such an enlightening conversation, Mark. I feel like I have a much better grasp on this whole AI transparency thing now. And I'm sure our listeners do too.
Awesome. That's what I'm here for. And hey, if anyone out there wants to dive deeper, check out the links in our show notes. There's some really interesting stuff in there about the AI task force and the bills themselves.
Definitely do that, folks. And as always, let us know what you think. Are you excited about AI transparency? Do you have concerns? Hit us up on social media. We love hearing from you.
Yeah, we really do. And until next time, stay curious, everyone.
And keep exploring the amazing world of tech with us. Bye for now.